Hey, everybody. How are you? I'm doing great. I don't have something that you're going to hear about the whole episode. Anyways, I'm coming to a city near you. What's up, Pacific Northwest, West Coast? We got Spokane, Seattle, Tacoma. I'm doing a run, baby. And then after that, just go to my website. It's crashed, actually. Go to Linktree. Go to Linktree. My website is not working right now. Totally forgot about that.
It'll be fixed.
It'll be fixed. I text the guy. He hasn't gotten back to me about, 9 times. I said it's time sensitive. It's okay. It's okay. I said I'd pay you money. Nobody cares. No one's a professional. It's all good. It's like, I got to sell tickets. All right, I got a Linktree now. Instead of my website, I spent thousands of dollars to make. Linktree. Hit up my Linktree. It is in my bio on my Instagram, and that's it. I need to fix it everywhere else, and I'm in my head now. Anyways, I love you all. Linktree it up. My website's down. Hopefully it's fixed. Anybody that's a professional website person that will get back to me, I pay money. You do the job. Like a professional business, and not leave me lingering. Did you have to? Did you have to let it linger? Yes. Anyways, is there any more professionals on the planet? I fart. I love you all. Go to a city near you. Go to my show. What am I saying? I just love. It's just good weed. It's the Blue Dream.
Oh, yeah.
I should have hit it before the episode. It was a little dark. Hey, sometimes you're dark. You can't visit the dark side, then you're a fucking pussy. And I don't want to know you. You know?
Yeah.
That sounds bad, but it's true. You got to go down there and get back up. Because if you just stay over here, you're Ned Flanders. You're corny. I don't trust you. And besides, the darkness exists. You'll drown a puppy or something, Something will happen. You'll be like, let's go strangle squirrels. There it is. I knew she was sick. Nobody's like that all the time. Hi, how are you? 100%. I love you all. Tune in to this episode. Go to a show. Hoodies. Peace out. Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Nick. Speaking of doctor, hey, you guys, I'm Craig Conant. You know who I am. You're listening to me right now. I have been going through it. I don't know what's going on. It's probably just stress. I'm just going to start off with it. I have a rash all over my body, and I can't. When you have a rash, you can't stop thinking about it, Yeah. It's just, hey, how you doing, Craig? I have a rash. I have a rash over my whole abdomen. I don't want to wear short sleeves anymore because it's on my arms, too. Oh, stress. And then I show people, like, oh, it's probably not that bad. And they go, oh, that's bad. And I go, yeah, no shit. And then I just played dodgeball and my shoulder's so fucked up. I want to go get a little cheapy massage from the reflexology place. And then a fan hit me up. I'm not going to name him, but he's like, I know a new spot, but I was like, I don't know, bro. It's in the tweaker hood. I want, I'll go in Asia one day, it's done right. Yeah, I don't want to go no tweaker den. I hung out there a decade ago. I'm good. Anyways, and I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, hey, give me a massage. Oh, yeah, never mind the rash over 40% of my body. 10, 20, I don't know. It's just this region. And then you go like, I go, don't tell anybody, Craig. Don't tell anybody. And then I go to the comic store. I'm like, I have a rash. And they're like, let me see it. And I show them. They're like, oh, you do. Now I'm going to be known as the rash guy. And I'm like, why are you telling people this? I don't know. And I just told all of you. I guess what I'm saying is take care of yourself. I know what it is. It's like I got scurvy or something. I'm just I don't eat enough, and I just burn the candle at both ends. I just go. I go, okay, you need to take a break. Last night's a perfect example. I was like, you need to take it easy. No shows. Go to family dinner. And my buddy Mark texts me at like 9:10 p.m. Hey, you want to go to Bill Burr's taping of The Homies? And I was like, on my way. I'll be there in 36 minutes. Then I stayed out till 3 a.m. That was a night I was supposed to take it easy. There ain't no rest for the wicked, as I always say. I got that from a song called Cage the Elephant. Why did I say it that way?
I don't know.
I know why. To be funny. That one was on purpose. 99% of the time it's not, though. But it made me want to go Timothy Olyphant. He's a good actor. Justified. Put him up. Put him up. I didn't watch that one, but he's good in Deadwood. And what was that one where he's the porn director with Emil Hirsch? Never Been Kissed? No, that's not it. This was Drew Barrymore.
Oh, Girl Next Door.
Girl Next Door.
Yeah.
Good movie.
Yeah,
Good movie.
is.
About porno. They ain't going to make that anymore with this woke pussy-ass crowd. Hey, you wokey, suck my butthole. Yeah, clip that up, huh? Just joking. Just jokes. Just jokes. Remember Mark Norman's tweet? I'm going to say it again. I'm going to fuck it up. I remember the gist of it. Mark Norman's a goddamn genius. I speak of him often because he's fucking G. But he said, when he said a joke that was offensive, and people were like, apologize. And he goes, I'm sorry. And they go, you didn't mean that. And he goes, I didn't mean it the first time. And they're like, that's how they go. They go, anyhow, we're off topic. Let's get back to the rash. People, you got to take care of yourself. I don't want to. I want cheeseburgers and to burn the candle at both ends. Can I have a little sugar? No relapse. It's tempting. I have a rash. I mean, what's the point? Fuck. Anyways. So I go to this doctor. I go to Dr. J. I've spoken of him highly. I went to him in the past, but I did it for a week because I'm a lazy fuck. You heal within. You heal from within through diet, nutritions, and like herbs and minerals and these powders. These fucking powders. If I'm being real honest, I hate it. This motherfucker. Once again, this is Eastern medicine. It's not traditional. You do you. I'm going to tell you my story. I got this fucking gnarly rash. I was like, God damn it, I got to go to the doctor. But I was like, I don't want no ointment. It's surface, you know. I know what it is. I need to change my whole lifestyle. So I go see this fool. He takes my pulse. Did I talk about this yet?
Yeah.
I did?
Yeah, he could tell so much about you from your pulse.
Yeah, but did I tell you that what he told me through my pulse?
About your parents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we briefly talked about that. With Dicey.
Okay, I didn't go into it though. So now that was just the pulse. I didn't really start the diet yet because I went to him and then I went on the road.
Yeah.
But then I come home and now, so you know about the pulse. This motherfucker reads your pulse. He'll tell you everything wrong about you. I already said that. But he literally took my pulse and he's like, you have hemorrhoids, you have skin problems, you have this. I didn't tell him none of that shit. And then you know, he's like, let go of the anger. You know, you're like, whoa, fuck off, doctor. Just kidding. And then this fool prescribes me, and we got all the nutrients. We got to make smoothies every morning. You're just prepping meals all day. The smoothie consists of like dandelion leaves, just all shit that tastes like shit. Just root this, maca this. Fucking caca is what they should call maca. Ashwagandha, macacanda, I don't know, lots of stuff. Fruit, but not certain fruits. Like, depending, I'm going to butcher all this. Just go to this fucking doctor, all right? But depending on not your blood type, your pitta or vata, on, I can't explain it. Anyways, you're certain, it's like eat right for your blood type, but yeah, Eastern shit. And there's different categories and people following them like, oh, you need to eat these foods. These are good for you. It depends on what region you came up in. It's, like in Asia, they can handle different foods than we can and vice versa. Your body has eaten them for hundreds of thousands of years. So it's so on and so forth. So he tells you what kind of shit you are. And then like all of a sudden you find out bananas aren't good for you. For your blood type, not over here. And I was like, bananas and strawberries, but I can have blueberries, blackberries, and mango and pineapple and other things, It's not all of them. And so you make these smoothies, and I'm not even supposed to have as much fruit as am I supposed to have in them. It's supposed to be like pure dandelion root and fucking greens. But if I do that, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
So I got to add some pineapple, bro. I need my sugar. Also, I haven't been eating sweets. Which, when you're covered with a rash like this, you kind of, you go, okay, God. Okay, no more Reese's cups for me. I'm sorry. Should I show the camera? I don't want to. It's gross.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
No.
I saw it. I've seen worse, but it's not great.
Yeah. Everybody goes, oh, wow. Like, nobody goes, that's not that bad. They go, oh,
Yeah, it's
that's over a lot of your body.
It's real spotty. It's not like a sheet like some rashes are.
Yeah.
Did you change anything recently in your like soaps or like laundry detergent, anything like that?
No, but that's insane. I've spoken of that before, but when I had the staph infection in my face and I looked like Rocky Balboa after Apollo Creed's fight, and I was just swollen and had elephant head, and the doctor said, did you change your laundry detergent? I said, what now? Laundry detergent does this? What the fuck is in laundry detergent? My head's this big. I got a balloon head. I look like that guy that blew up on Big Trouble in Little China. You know. We'll insert photos here. But yeah, laundry detergent. I know I've spoken of that. Isn't that insane? Isn't that insane? What's in the laundry detergent? Huh? That makes me get elephantitis head. Anyways, it was staph infection because I'm a gross guy. No, I don't even know. It was Trader Joe's. I blame Trader Joe's. Anyways, now I'm on all these powders, and everything is just constantly prepping, dude. Being healthy is exhausting. It's awful. You got to be rich, dude. I got to do a smoothie. Then after that, I got to eat a breakfast. And then you messes up your coffee because you're supposed to have the smoothie first thing in the morning. And I got a rash over my body, so I'm obeying. Fuck obeying. Anyways, I'm doing smoothies, and then like just berries and oatmeal and just healthy stuff, and then we got to drink this powder. And the first day, you have to drink the powder with hot water after every meal, and it doesn't taste that bad. In the first meal, you're like, oh, it's not that bad. After every fucking meal. These powders, this dirt water, mud water. I'm always joking I'm drinking mud water. Now I'm actually drinking mud water. And it's all these nutrients and minerals and vitamins, and it's supposed to heal your stomach from within. And then you just keep pooping, bro. Sadie, my lady, is a pretty little thing, and she don't talk about farts or poop. I bring it out of her over the years. But this is the first time in history where Sadie like called me. I was on the road. I was in Phoenix with Chris. She's like, babe, oh my God. Keep in mind, my lady hasn't farted in front of me in 3 years. Not one fart. One slipped under the bed sleeping. Different. They can't control it then. And she's like, I took the biggest shit, and I've never felt happier in my life. I mean, it's cleaning out the demons, bro. Nice. And then even when you think you're done, it just keeps going, because my sister said what it's doing is healing the lining of your stomach from all the acidic foods and non-alkaline diet. We just eat poison. We eat poison. There's no nutrition in the American diet. It's sad. The grocery store's a joke. All this canned food in the Ayurvedic community, canned food is bad because food has energy. It's called prana. They call it prana. And when you can it kills the energy. When you microwave food, kills it. When you cook, you're supposed to eat raw foods, but we're not fucking rabbits, so fuck all that, But like, that's why they say steaming and blanching is good, because it's just flash cooking. It doesn't kill all the nutrients. When you freeze food, it gets rid of nutrients. That's why even flash frozen foods are like better. They like freeze. I don't know. I saw a documentary on it. Of course, I forgot all the vital information. Google's everybody. I know what I'm talking about, but I don't know what I'm talking about. I can only absorb so much. The rash holds a lot of the information. It comes and goes. That's the information. Anyways, so you're just doing nutrients and minerals and vitamins, these liver pills, cleaning out your liver, and just supplements after supplement. And the rash is getting better because when I went to him, that shit was like fucking leaky. And yeah, it wasn't good. Wasn't good. Wasn't good. I was just like, I'm a leper now. I'm a leper. I still get laid. Wants to fuck this leper. No, I was like, come on, lady. Lady. Come on, Sadie. Sadie, my lady. Come on, lady. I can't talk. I said, come on. Just look away from the rash. She's like, keep your shirt on. I still got it. Anyways, take care of yourself. It's stress. It was stress. Doctor said stress. It's immune shit. Yeah, it's annoying. It's like dermatitis or eczema. I don't think it's eczema. But he's like, we're going to do this diet for, this 30-day detox. If it ain't gone by then, we'll look at other, shit. But we're going to go from source, from within, and not just topical surface healing type shit, It's like, sounds good to me because I preach that shit. Now it's time to practice it. So here we are. And then he said I have to eat more. He's like, I do have scurvy. It's not scurvy, but it's like I don't eat, and I eat sugar and coffee, and then I just work, and I just don't sleep. I go out. It's not good. It's not sustainable. I'm like, I made the joke like, I got tiger's blood. I'm like Charlie Sheen. Just go, bro. Just go. You got this. No. I got a rash is what I got. Glad it wasn't AIDS like old Charlie. Yeah. I tell you what. Thank you, God, for not making it that deep of a lesson. Because this one I could handle. If I got that other one, you're like, ooh, this is daunting. How am I supposed to shine with this? Chink in the armor, as they say. It's hard to smile and preach positivity and higher vibration when you got the HIV. Fuck it, I'm sure there's apps for that. Who's HIV fucking? You got HIV? You got HIV? Let's raw dog, baby. It can't get worse than this. No, I'm keeping a positive attitude. Chris, don't shake your head at me. Don't shake your head at me. Yeah, that's. There's nothing worse than getting. I know I said it 5. Take care of yourselves. Because everyone's like, oh, I'm healthy. No, you're not. No, you're not. I was healthy. No, I wasn't. I was eating candy and cheeseburgers and fucking traveling and not sleeping. That's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. Take care of yourself. Diet. Eat. Shop on the outside. Fresh foods. Fruits and veggies. Even if it's GMO, it's still better than that fucking sugar Nabisco Procter Gamble plastic bullshit. Hey, in other news, plastic is in our lungs after 2 years of wearing plastic masks. Think there's a coincidence? No, I do. Anyway, also it might be the first study and we're just huffing plastic. There's plastic in the ocean and fish. But hemp, we could replace all plastic with hemp. A solution to the problem. Why isn't it being put in place? Because of devils running the show. And nobody truly gives a fuck. Hey guys, I know I'm a hippie and I speak of this all the time, but what if hemp replaced all plastic? Produce oxygen, absorb CO2, biodegradable, gets rid of plastics. Then we put those little bubbles in the rivers that I posted on my thing. And we start cleaning up the earth instead of destroying it. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, but wait, why aren't we doing that? Because we're ran by devils. And it could be put into place yesterday, 40 years ago. It already was in the place in the 20s and they took it away. Wake up, motherfuckers. There's solutions to all of our problems that are not being put into place. Hemp. Hemp can replace petrol oil, and we could grow our gasoline. But instead, we drop bombs. Enjoy your electric car. Because lithium is bomb-worthy, too. Anyways, I don't like talking about that shit. It just brings me down. But it's true. Hemp can save the world. I didn't say it first. I did a project on this when I was 18. I've been knowing it for 20 years. Now it's just at a brink to where you're like, okay, guys, gas is $6 and we're bombing for lithium and oil. We could grow it. We could grow it. We can grow it. We can grow motor oil. I don't know why I have to say that so much because nobody's listening. We can grow motor oil, motherfuckers. It's in the earth. Wheat is from the earth. Sorry, I watch a lot of black shows. You know, they influence me. And what else? I did Phoenix with Chris. Oh, my God. I did the Chris D'Elia. He's back, baby. We did the Celebrity Center. 2680 capacity. Sold out the first show. Added a second. Almost sold out the second. Sold out. Yeah, I said sold out. I don't mind. I put my shoulder into it. Nobody will touch it because I got a rash. Dude, that was trippy performing in the round. Louis C.K. recorded his special there. And
Dane Cook?
Not Dane Cook. Dane Cook did Vicious Circle.
It's a different one.
I believe in Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
First OG, George Carlin. Ooh. Hang on. George Carlin recorded his special at the Celebrity in the 70s. And Liberace, everybody performed there. I was just walking down the hallway. Also, I'm an ass. Why aren't I documenting this? Because I'm in the moment.
That's good.
Yeah, I know, but for the gram and the business. But it's just, it takes you out of it, you know? It does. It fucking does. But it's also my job. Anyways, I got lots of other footage of the audience, not so much the behind the green room, because the hallway was littered with whoever, all the photos of who performed there. Dude, it was everybody. Like rock legends on the way up or down, you know? And I remember seeing Journey and Styx and Cypress Hill and Chris Isaac on the wall. And I'm like, dude, this George Carlin is all I give. And Louis, you know? I was like, I got to, perform on the same stage as these dudes. That's so dope. And that shit was lit, man. Shit was lit. On like Donkey Kong. And it's a trip performing in the round, though, because you just got to walk in circles. Otherwise, one side's only getting my flat ass. And you do get a little dizzy. It's quite weird. But, you just switch. You reverse. You can stand still, of course. It's just a trip. It's a trip. It's cool. It's cool. I don't know if it's better, though, just because at all points, someone's getting your ass at all times.
And it seems like something extra for you to have to think about.
Yeah, it is fun. It is cool for sure. It's definitely probably better for like hip hop and music.
Yeah,
it's just cool. It's for sure. It's like it's fun.
If you're like the drummer in a band, do you just like pick a direction and
the stage rotates?
It rotates.
Too.
Okay, cool.
They did that for Liberace in the 70s, 60s. They were saying, and that was badass. And we had a good time. And what else? I got a lot to talk about. This might be a long one. Should we just do health? Stick down the health track?
Sure.
Went to the dentist. Also, I made a lot of money last year. Not even a lot of money, just more money than utter poverty. A lot of money to me. A lot of money to me. I broke $28,000 a year in this country. I don't know if you know this, but under $30K in California is not good. I'm going to be real brutally honest. Not good. Anyways, I finally broke that. And then I saved a bunch of money because I was going to buy my mom a Camry, but she got money too. And I'm just not in the place. So I'm putting it into my health. I'm putting it into my mouth. I know my front row is good, but you know about that sugar life. So I'm getting the back row fixed. And I have the best dentists ever. If you're in California, they're Beverly Hills. They're bougie shit. You got to pay money, but they're the fucking Michael Jordan. I don't give a shit. I will pay the money. This lady, I got 2 doctors. I got a couple Russians around the way. And then I got this Persian. I know that sounds racist, but I love them. Do the Russians for the extraction and the laser cleanup of the infected. They did the extraction. They clean me up, and they're doing the implant. And then let me get their names out there because they deserve it. They're so good. They don't even need my help. They're booked like a month out. These motherfuckers are just killing it. Dr. Lydia for the, I thought they're called enclaves. Dr. Lydia is for the fillings, root canals, and onlay. So I don't know none of this shit. This is why it's good to pay the extra. It's good to be rich. Hey guys, solution to all the problems in America, be rich. Because insurance doesn't cover fucking none of this shit. It's all elective. So you want the free shit, you get the popcorn tooth that got me in the problem to begin with. People are like, why'd you get your tooth pulled? I already did that in the past episode. I did fix it. I got a root canal, but I went to the old bootleg, cheap Trader Joe's insurance dentist. And they gave me a popcorn tooth that got infected that I had to extract. So I did take care of it. I didn't let it go. But if you get the bootleg dentist, they don't pay attention to detail. If you pay a shit ton of money, they're like, would you like some essential oils, Craig? Would you like a glass of Evian water? And they take care of you. And it's just, there's a fucking difference, man. You get for what you pay for. I just can't wait to be filthy rich to where I pay the dentist and I don't go, ugh. Well, there goes that year. Fuck. But once again, I'm putting money into my body. I just want to heal. It's worth it. I'm investing in my mind, body, soul because, you know, I didn't take care of it for quite some time. Now it's time. And once again, I don't want to. It's expensive and it's a lot of work. Healing sucks, man. Maybe I'll just fucking eat cheeseburgers, become fat, and do drugs. It's so much easier and happier until you're dying, you know? And then you're like, oh, no, I fucked up. I fucked up. I could have chose greens and a life of vitality and go-getter. I could be like that dude with the 49 abs that's always on Rogan. What's his name? David Bogan? Goggins. Fuck that guy. How the fuck are you so happy and motivational? How do you do this shit? I'm always preaching it, but while I'm like, I preach it because I'm like, to inspire myself to do it, but then I'm like, I don't want to. I'm dying inside. How about we eat sugar and whack it? That's way more fun. Let's be real here. Who wants a peanut butter cup and to touch themselves? Or do you want greens and healthy fats? Or would you like some MCT oil? You want some salmon oil? You want to burp up fish pussy later? You want to burp up fish pussy? And smile about it? Be like, I'm healthy. No, I want some sugar and to ejaculate. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck off, man. Doctors, minerals, source. Give me the synthetics. I want side effects. I want a medication that makes me take another medication that makes me take Oxycontin to forget about all of it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go Western. Give me 9 medications. I ain't got no rash, but my leg goes numb every now and again, and I'm suicidal. Those side effects are laughable. May cause death. What now? What'd you say? Death? Hey, I'm no scientist, but that sounds pretty bad. That sounds like the worst side effect known to man. And it's memes floating around, but it's just so true. It's just like they'll say the side effects, and the people are jogging like this. And you're like, you just said may cause death. And the guy has a shit-eating grin on his face. Anyways, welcome to the Upside Down. The devils run the show, but we're preaching God's light. Take your minerals, put down the peanut butter cups, or you're going to look like this. Should I do it? Ah, I did it. Put down your peanut butter cups. Pick up the nutrition. It's not as fun and it sucks. You know it. Yeah. That's it.
Do you have a super regimented list of what you can and can't eat, or is it just like no sugar?
Yeah. It's It's a lot of good foods too. It's a lot of food. It's what I always preach. Dr. Sebi shit, ancient foods before we started splicing and dicing and making hybrids and GMOs. You've come to find out, you're like, oh, broccoli. I mean, broccoli is good for you, but broccoli came later. So there's others that are before it that are better for you. You know, you're like, fucking broccoli, you know. I like that one.
Yeah, that's a weird one to be. I mean,
it's still good. I'm just saying it's not as good as ancient shit because, you know, people start anything. I'm going to give weed example, you know. You got OG Kush, and then you got all these hybrid knockoffs. I've had the OG. Ain't nothing like that. Yo, once you have it, you realize you're like, these are fucking bootlegs. And you search and you search and you get it here and there. The same thing in the fruit world, man. This shit gets spliced and diced over the last 100 years. You don't even know what the real shit tastes like. Not to mention our pesticides and agriculture practices just deplete all natural minerals. They say it takes like, once again, I'm going to butcher the facts, but Google, it takes like 7 or 9 oranges to eat to equivalent to 1 orange from the 40s just because we depleted the, and we don't do crop rotation. Yeah. We don't give a fuck about nothing. Mass produce, heavy, make it heavy, make it big. Put a little cement dust. Can we splice cement dust into navel orange? We can. Do it. We make an extra 6 cents. Yeah, but we kill off a lot of people. Perfect. We own the medicine too. Anyways, did I just say that? Whatever, you know it's true. Anyways, Dr. Lydia. Oh, no. Yeah, Dr. Lydia and I just put Dr. Jenny, biologist, dentist. I need to get better at this. I follow them both on Instagram. We'll put them right here. One's for extractions and implants. That's the Russians. Persians is for onlays and making your metal mouth not look like this lady showed me before and after pictures. I was like, take my money. I don't care. And the reason the onlay is better than the crown is because let me explain it and why it's worth it. Because you keep as much old tooth as you can, and then they fill it in with this composite porcelain shit and not mercury and lead. Because that's not good. And that's what I got. Silver. And then and most people say, yeah, get that shit out. And then one people like, it's fine. I'm like, is it? Is it? Regardless, it's old. They need to be replaced, which I didn't know that. Did you know fillings are temporary and you're supposed to get them replaced like every 10 years? These motherfuckers are like 25 years old. Nobody told me that. So they're cracking, they're metal, they're old, they're ugly. So I'm going to rich bougie doctor and she's going to line me up and then I'm going to have fucking fixed teeth, new tooth, new skin. Hopefully we'll see how this detox goes. It's 30-day detox. And then he said, we'll reassess and go from there, you know.
But you think it's already starting to happen?
It for sure is benefits. Gone down because that shit was a little leaky. Fuck. Anyways, let's get out of this. Too much health stuff. What else? Any quiz? I can't talk. Any questions? Did I finish? Did I go first circle?
How are you managing your stress? Do you have any plan for that?
No. Lots of marijuana, which is probably stressing me out because I'm like, you're doing too much. What's crazy is this shit, you're like, is caused by stress, but then it gives you more stress. So it's just a vicious cycle. Yeah. You live in your head. You're like, I have a rash. And anyone with any health issues understands. You're just like, fuck. You are not. Oh, not to mention, when I got my cleaning done, a little piece of this tooth fell out.
A piece of another tooth?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm being heckled by my girlfriend. Yeah, and then when a piece of your tooth falls out, a little bit of your soul goes with it. You know, you go, You know?
Yeah.
You've seen those videos of those idiots opening bottles on their tooth, and then it flakes, and you just see real time, and you see their eyes go, yeah, that's what you get.
Yeah,
that's what you get. I didn't necessarily deserve mine because I was raised on Kool-Aid and sugar, and that's bad parenting. But still, I could have quit on my own accord later. You know, now it's on me.
Yeah.
So hard. Sugar.
It's hard, yeah, when you get started out a certain way.
I was hanging out with Sam D'Elia and Landocci's videographer they use for their shit. And he said to me, he goes, you know, every time I've ever hung out with you, you say sugar a lot. And I was like, oh, man, I really like it. He's like, yeah, I know. I was like, sugar. I was like, fuck. When he said that, I was like, Jesus Christ. I'm a sugar fiend. It replaced all my narcotics.
I was going to say, yeah, you got special circumstances.
All old addicts, any addict that gets off dope and shit, they always eat a lot of sugar. You know. Now I got to quit that shit too.
Some of them go full, like, weightlifting fitness.
Yeah, I didn't go that route.
But those people
they're crazy too. Yeah. I know one. I ain't going to name him, but he's yoked.
Yeah.
He's yoked and he's high strung, but he's sober. Yeah, you know, I just do CrossFit. And I'm like, yeah, bro, calm down. Also, I mean, you're buff, but I don't know. You look crazy.
Yeah.
You look crazy. Whatever. It's better than heroin.
Yes.
It's better than dope. It's better than narcotics. So, you want to be addicted to yoga and go 9 times a day? It's better than shooting up. Fucking do it. I'm going to say this. It's not that much is also not good for you, but once again, it's lesser of the evils. That just says you got to take care of yourself. I don't want to. I already said that 9 times. So, I never went full circle with, I passed up the work to headline out of town, Pleasanton, Tommy T's. I got offered the opportunity to do a sold out show with Louis C.K. and I was booked out of town and I wanted to cancel and do that shit, but you can't do that, you know? And then always, you just do what's right, because then the next night they're like, hey, you want to host the show? And then they're like, Louis is going to close it out. And I was like, oh yeah. And this motherfucker does 45. Did I speak of this?
I don't think so.
Okay. Forgive me if I have.
Wait, maybe.
It was the best 45 I've ever seen in my life. I did speak of it. I remember saying this.
Yeah.
He did every muscle there is in stand-up.
Yeah.
He did. I slapped the table at a punchline and went, no, that's comedy. Oh my God. It's just so good. That guy's one of the best. You just watch people like him and Bill Burr, and they're just on other levels. They're on other planes. You're just like, fuck, that's another decade. You know?
Because every joke has, like, you can see the construction of it, right? Like, as
yeah, and them working out a bit is coming out better than anyone, most anyone, almost everyone, except for any OG that's been doing it 20 plus years, 30 years, and not all of them either, because it's a weird thing. Like, you got to keep growing, because you see people that are extremely funny and then stop growing. And then other people keep growing, and then they pass them up. It's you got to evolve in this game. Bill Burr has said it out of his mouth to me in the green room. He's like, that's why I like hanging out with young guys, because y'all are different. It keeps me sharp, and it keeps me learning and growing. And, you know, if I just stayed in my own, yeah. He said something to that nature, and I was like, oh, that's good to know, sir. Thank you. And I went to his taping last night. Bill Burr presents, and the homies Steph Tolev, Josh Adam Myers, Joe Bartnick, Dean Del Rey. Did I get everybody? I think so. That shit was awesome, and I knew all of them, and it's just cool to know Bill and to know all the people he's lifting up. Oh, Jessica Kirsten. How the fuck I forget her? She's killer, and the taping was a little Hollywood, man. They were just Hollywood. It was at the Hollywood Palladium. They weren't electric, I guess. The crowd. The crowd. Where I'm like, this is motherfucking not that anyone, no, everyone had a good set, but I'm just like, damn, guys, this is taping. But also, it was long. They're tired, you know. And I went to the second show. I guess the first show was good. The late show, you know, that's why you do 2 tapings. And everyone did their fucking job, but even Bill was up there. It's like, come on, guys.
Is this going to be a series?
Yeah, that one's going to Netflix.
And it'll be broken up into like half-hour chunks, or?
I don't actually know. I just know that one's going on Netflix. And it was cool to go to a taping, but then I was like, oh, this is different. You know, they got cameras, booms, cranes. It changes things. It does, you know, because the audience knows, like, you know, and it's Hollywood, so people are just like, can I laugh at that? I don't want to laugh at that. And then Bill was like, you guys can laugh at, you know, he does this like, oh no, you know. And he's calling him out on everything. That's why I love Bill. That's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's the best. Because he would do a bit and murder and then do another bit and it's gold, but they, you're like, oh, fuck off. He goes, oh, you guys groaning at history? I said something from history that happened 120. You groaning at that? I didn't do it. I wasn't fucking alive. You fucking pussies. And I'm just like, dude, this guy is just hard in the paint 100%. It doesn't matter if it's a taping. That's why he's the best. He didn't go, oh, this is a taping. He's like, no, I'm going hard, motherfuckers. And all the comics were like, yeah, you know. He's the best, dude. I love that man so much. He's just a GOAT, man. We were blessed to have him on this planet. And it was just cool. It was cool to see a taping. It was cool to see all the homies winning. Bill lifting comics up. I didn't have a backstage pass. My buddy Mark Hayes bamboozled me. I told you that, where he called me. I was like, I need to take it easy tonight. And he's like, hey, I'm going to Bill Burr's taping. Yeah. I said, I'll be there in 36 minutes because it was 10 p.m. There's no traffic. Or 9:30, whatever. Bam. Get down there. This fool has a ticket and a VIP artist pass. And I was like, hey, I thought you had 2 passes. I don't want to hang out with Gen Pop. You know, I want to hang out with my people. I love them. It's a celebratory day. And I know the rule. You know, it's a taping. I'm not going to be like, hey, you know, I'm going to shut my mouth, let them enjoy it. When they're done, you fucking hug them. And then, but I'm crafty, you know, we got our ways. I still got it. So we're at the taping and we're at the VIP section. I got VIP, but not backstage, you know. You want to be with the comics. I want to be in the green room. I don't want to be Gen Pop. I already said that, but fuck that. I'm with the suits and up and comers that can't get back there. And I'm like, I thought I was past this. Let me in. I know Bill. Hey, Bill, let me in. Anyways, they're busy. Like he would have walked me in. He, you know, Mark doesn't have that pull. So then I'm just waiting by security, and then I'm waiting, just drinking water, and he's watching the show. He looks left. I walk right. It's done. Now I'm backstage. And then Mark's like, how'd you get back here? I said, I fucking don't worry about it. But I don't have no lanyard on, so I'm like zipping up my hoodie, you know. Hey. But it doesn't matter because I know everybody. Even if they get on me, they'll be like, hey, he's our friend. Leave him alone. Someone give him a pass. You know, I'm covered. But I just had to get in to get the protection. It's like the mob. Like, is he funny? Is he funny? All right, he's a comic. Let him in. He's wearing a wire. Oh, I don't know. He's all right, a little bit, you know. It's so funny. Anyways, I was back there. And it was just also crazy. So much equipment. Like, that cost a lot. They have boom cranes. And once again, Bill's the best. He's like, look at you guys filming this like it's a fucking Tom Cruise movie. He's like, they're shit jokes. They're shit jokes. You have a crane camera following my ass? Like, what angle? He's so funny, dude. It was Steph Tolef murdered. I fucking love her. And she just got burned in Mexico. She's allergic to the sun, no joke. She had some sort of horrible allergic reaction to the sun. She got second-degree burns. She had to go to the ER. She had to go to the doctor. She had to get her wounds dressed. This was on Monday. Her Bill Burr taping for Netflix was on Wednesday. She documented all of it on her story. I'm howling. You don't want to laugh, but she's got bandages on her legs, and abdomen and arms, and I know she has a taping. I'm just like, oh my God, this poor girl. She's so funny. She's gonna blow up. She already is blowing up. She's so good. Everybody's winning. I just love it. I just love it. Except for me, I have a rash. I'm winning in all other areas except for my health. That's a pretty big area. That's what makes you go, oh, I'm winning in all these other areas, but none of that matters if I don't have my health. Because now I'm going to be in Beverly and being like, I have a rash on my body. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, back to the I have so many notes. We might need to save some for later. Oh, let's make fun of father. Did I talk about him bamboozling me to pick up a couch?
No.
This motherfucker texted me on Easter, said, I need you to pick up a couch. And I was like, Happy Easter, Dad. We're having a family function. No. That's my father. And then, of course, I'm going to help him out. He's my father. And then I go to Joe, sister's baby daddy, Joe Goose, and he has a truck. He's a nice guy. Bad combo. We're going to pick up this couch. On the drive down there, he goes, oh, did your father tell you it's on the 3rd story? I said, no mention of that. Did he also tell you it's another 3-part couch, sectional, with like giant... This is a Pottery Barn couch. Yeah. This is expensive, heavy, good, old, but good. That's why I bought it. Dude, 3 stories. I'm just like, how do I weigh 150 pounds. I have scurvy. How the fuck I get involved in this? My sister's stronger than me. Ask Sadie, goddammit. She's got abs and no rash. And then I'm doing it. We do it. But it's 3rd stories and there's a lot of cushions, you know? So we do the heavy part, we do the big part and the small part and the little piece. And then we got all these cushions. And it's tall. It's Manhattan Beach, Ocean View. So it's a big, tall 3-story beach home. And so we don't want to go up and down with all these cushions. So the guy that owns the place is just throwing them down. And I really wish I would have filmed this because as he's doing it, I'm just taking them, you know. And then we're just laughing, you know, these giant cushions just... And you can't catch it, you know, so I'd just take the hit and then I'd pick it up. And it was just hilarious. And I was just like, I got bamboozled. I'm tired of getting bamboozled, man. Just helped my sister pick up that oak table. And then I was a little guy going down the stairs with this giant wood table that weighed 800 pounds. It's like, how am I on this end? You got 2 big guys on that end. You got the scurvy guy on this end. Yeah, I'm strong, but... You know, my shoulder hurts. Father. Big old father. Oh, this is a cool moment. Just hanging out at the Netflix shit and like Dave Attell's there, Jeff Ross there. We go to the after party. I don't have a pass, but they don't, you know. They go, oh, he's with us. Yeah, I ain't got a pass, Netflix. Give me a goddamn pass. I check boxes. I got rashes and missing teeth. And then I'm at the after party, and this is what I wrote down. I was like, my biggest credit to me is just like Dave Attell looking up and smiling and knowing who I am. You know, he's like, hey, what's up? I don't even know if he knows my name, but I know that when he saw my face, he smiled and he knew I'm a comic. And that's all I need in life. And Damon Wayans, he already knows because I just look at him like this. I love you. and it just we're being on a show with the OG and they're like, oh, what's up, Craig? And that's all that I already made it. I don't need nothing else after that. Damon Wayans knows who the fuck I am, bro. Bill Burr knows who I am. That's all. He did my podcast. Isn't that crazy? That's it. That's all I needed. I could die happy now. Just got to get rid of this rash. Oh, my God. This is so funny. I forgot that. So I got a membership at Costco. You know I love Costco. I'm not even kidding. I don't know what happened, but on a day off, you know, when I have a rare day off of nothing to do, I want to do nothing and go to Costco and meander and just peruse the aisle. I don't know what happened with me. I used to like chasing the dragon and looking for, hookers. And now I like going to Costco and looking at Snapwear by Pirate. Ooh, that's a good deal. Oh. Wonder if they have sweatpants for $9.99. Oh, what's that? Alaskan king crab legs? Ooh, I'll take 2. And we're going in the food aisle and everything's too big. Too big for our fridge, too big for 2 people. And then we get to butter. We literally walked down all the aisles and said, nah, it's just too big. Like stuff we need. Like, oh, let's get fruit. We don't need 18 pounds of mango.
Yeah.
Let's just get the Trader Joe's mango. It won't even fit in our fridge, And then we get to butter. We get to Kerrygold Irish butter after turning down like 7 food items. And it's a 6-pack, and I buy 2. I buy 2 packs of Kerrygold's Irish grass-fed butter. It's grass-fed. It's good for you. Not the way I do it. That's insane to me. Every food item, no, that's for family. That's for family. It's for family. Oh, family size, 18-pack of butter? 2, please. 2. I don't want to go back. I like a lot of butter. If you're not using, you got to get the good butter, though. Fuck margarine. Fuck that. Get that grass-fed. It's good for your rash. I've been rubbing on it. It's been going down. It's been going down. All right, I'm done talking about my rash. Oh, my crazy things my mother did. Mother's Day's coming up. I was out to lunch with my mother, and she sneezed, and a bunch of food came out of her mouth. She had, like, shit in her teeth and leaves. And she smiled. She goes, give Sadie a kiss for me. Because she's hilarious. Oh, I was chopping up with Ian Edwards, and he said, that's what he said. Because we're talking about I'm back on the weed, and he said I look like someone that would smuggle drugs in their ass, but for no reason. And I fell over laughing. I was like, yeah, I do look like that. And then I was like fucking up. He's like, aren't you supposed to be better at weed now? Like, you know? And I was like, no. No. Oh, I didn't talk about this in Arizona. I actually feel bad about this now. That's funny. I said actually. So in Arizona, it was awesome. Phoenix, Arizona, with Chris D'Elia did celebrity theater, and then it was awesome. Everyone had good sets, selling merch, taking pictures. Fans were like, dope, And I was like, cool. And then this one girl came up to me, and she goes, can I have a picture with you? All smiles. She smiles, I'm smiling. Like, yeah, for sure. I'm on cloud 9, bro. I just did a set, 2,600 plus people. So cool. The energy, you're so high on adrenaline, so happy naturally. And she goes, can I take a picture with you? And I go, yeah. And then she goes, you were actually kind of funny. Bro, I ripped. I know when I rip and I know when I bomb. That was a sold out theater. I did my A shit. I just went to it. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Just kill. Why not? And so I'm like, but then I for all the things that went in my head, I'm like, bitch, I had a great set. Literally 800 other fans, not 800, sorry, 8 to 10 photos. Like, you murdered, You get a lot of photos, not that many. It's fine, just bottlenecks. Anyways, I'm messing it up right there, talking too much in my own head, trying to explain. and then I go, but it didn't hurt because I was so happy. I was like, you can't hurt me right now. If you said that and I had a bad set, I'd be like, you fucking bitch, I hate you. But I was too high I was like, I'm killed. I'm high on adrenaline right now. And then, but she goes, she said, can I take a photo with you? And I said, yes. And then she said, you were actually kind of funny. And I went, no, you can't have the photo anymore. And I walked off. And then she was with a group of people too. And then like her boyfriend and the other couple were like, what'd you say that for? That was so rude. And then come to find out, this is why I feel bad. I'm glad I said no, but I didn't even say no out of hate I did out of spite. It was spite for sure. But I had a shit-eating grin. I was like, yeah, I enjoyed it so much. I was giggling. I walked away almost as a joke, and I was like, should I go back? And I went, nah, that was so rude. That was so incredibly rude. Just say you were funny.
Yeah.
So simple. Learn how to speak to human beings. Communicate. If you want to tell someone something, just say it. Say, hey, you were funny. You were hilarious. You killed. Good show. You made me happy. You made my mouth go up. Anything but what the fuck you just said. You were actually kind of funny when I murdered or killed, whatever. I hate saying that, but I did, dude. It was sold out, man. It's like, I know, I believe me, I'll bomb tonight. No, I won't. I don't have a show. Anyhow, I'm good. I don't want one. I got to fly out in the morning. I got a rash. I'm a little stressed out. Anyways, Beverly, catch me with this rash. Catch my rash. And then come to find out, I was selling merchandise at the show later, and the staff noticed me, notified me. I was like, because I was telling the story to Mike. I was like, oh, do you see that shit? I was like, this bitch said this shit. I just walked off, and they go, oh, that's why. I guess she had a panic attack. She was crying outside because her group was kind of mad at her. Like, why would you say that? They wanted a photo, and they wanted a memory. And instead of a photo and a memory of a good time, you said something rude that was completely unnecessary, and you don't have a photo. And and then she was crying outside, and then I felt awful. But also, like, I don't, in hindsight, because how I learned all of my lessons in life was by stuff like that, where you go, oh, you can't talk to people that way.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. So don't do that. And just people don't know how to communicate. Especially when you're happy and you're a fan. Like, I saw the glow. Like, the smile and the eyes of the people didn't match the words coming out of her mouth.
Yeah.
That's also why I wasn't offended. She just, poor girl too, it probably was the way she was raised. She probably has no self-esteem and doesn't know how to give a compliment because she's never received one. Something I suffer from too. So that's why I feel bad. But also, hopefully she learned a lesson, and we go to therapy and we build our self-esteem, and we stop living in our minds and getting stressed out and have immune disorders and break out in rashes and crying at a show for saying unnecessary rude shit when you're trying to compliment. Life lessons learned. It's not that funny, but it's a lesson. But it's a lesson. Oh, I love that. I just wrote, why can't it be you? Because it's just true shit. I watch, I follow all these motivational shits to vibrate higher and to get to where I'm going, because it's a hard fucking world out there and it's a little depressing, and don't watch the news. Also, if you take a break from the news for 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, give it 1 month, then you go back, you're like, oh my God, it's so blatant. This is a propaganda machine. It's all fake. It's all acting. It's all bullshit. Wake up. Stop watching the media. It is bullshit with 10% truth in it. It's fucking garbage. Watch Wag the Dog and then go watch Ukraine war footage. You're welcome. Dustin Hoffman, Robert De Niro. Watch it. But back to motivational shit. Like these people I follow, they're like, why can't it be you? Like old people's success stories. Like John Hamm didn't succeed at acting till 42. Morgan Freeman's another. There's older motherfuckers that don't succeed till way later in life. So like, just why can't it be you? Like, I was a drug addict, and now I'm hanging out with Bill Burr, Ian Edwards, Jessica Kirsten, Jeff Ross, Chris D'Elia, Damon Wayans, Louis C.K. Come on. How many other famous fucks I got to name? I was a drug addict with scabs on my nutsack. Now I'm a drug addict with scabs on my abdomen, but for different reasons. That was heroin. This is stress. Why can't it be you? Why can't it be you? You could have this. You could have this. But it's true. If I could do it, you could do it. You seen the way I talk? I got a hole right here. And another piece of that tooth fell out. Yeah. I'm living in my head right now. I got a hole in my mouth. My fucking dick hole's closing again. I'm spray pissing. We're not doing good, but I'm still smiling. I still hung out with Bill Burr, baby. Oh, I'm nuts, huh? You got to keep your head up. That Tupac shit. You got to smile through all the bullshit. Keep your head high. Don't slouch like in that video I just posted. Boy, you post anything on the internet. Your posture, Craig. Fuck off, man. I'm already in my head enough. Don't help. Jesus Christ. Bunch of vultures out there. I'm done with the cannibals, vultures, and parasites. We're vibrating hires. I'm only hanging out with people that lift my spirits. Fuck you, haters. And the more success you get, the more haters you're going to get. The more booze you're going to get. But somebody said it. All those cheesy sayings are true. Hey, the booze come from the stands. They ain't on the stage. It's true. It's true. And even if you get a boo on stage, at least you made it to the stage or to the arena, so to speak. This could be a metaphor for many things. It's a lot of, like I remember learning that from writers. I believe it was called The Artist's Way. I was reading that audiobook and remember learning that. And that's a good sentence. I was reading this great audiobook, The Artist's Way. And it's just true. Like, if you're a writer, a crocheter, I know I always say crocheter, but it's funny. There's going to be some millionaire genius crocheter. He inspired me. It doesn't matter what it is. Just, if you're in the arena, remember that, You do a small business. You did it. You're not an employee. You're not sucking off Enron's cock. Is that still a business? No, they went under through corruption. Enron 99. Anyways, why can't it be you? I remember that's what it was. It was Pharrell. It was a song. You could do it too. I like that uplifting shit. And then I was, when you're on the right path, synchronicities happen. You'll notice that shit. It's so weird. So I listened to that song. And then also it could be Instagram and AI listening to the music I listen to and then popping up like, why can't you do it? I'm like, and it's just true. It's just true. But, let's go bomb for oil and lithium instead. Sorry, that note popped up again. And just going through the notes, make sure I get all the things. Oh, driving. That one just says, I like meeting my girls at the 99-cent store. What? It's funny. Driving. It's just a note. It's because I feel like I could rant on this, get bits out of it. I know I'm supposed to pay attention while I'm driving and look over your shoulder and check blind spots. But fuck a motherfucker driving in your blind spot for a long period of time. You know where you are. You know where you are. I know I'm the dum-dum that comes at you. But who stays there?
Yeah.
Go forward or dip back. No accidente. No accidente. I fucking did it. I almost hit a guy. But then, because I remember he was in my blind spot like 10 minutes ago. And my lazy ass was like, oh, he couldn't still be there.
Yeah.
And then I went and we almost crashed. But then I got mad at him. I'm like, you're still in my blind spot? There's no one around.
Yeah.
I should have sped up or slowed down or him. But fuck off, bro. You know what a blind spot is. We have a wide open road. I mean, obviously, if you're in traffic, this is not the case. But in this scenario, we're wide open. He could have went forward, went back. We're just kind of going at the same speed, but at the big bad place. And then I was like, that's on him, man. Fuck him. Anyways, also fuck me too. I know it was my fault, but
you never sit in anybody else's blind
it's like
spot.
Preemptive avoiding chaos.
Defensive driving.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, this would be stupid to stay right here. So I'm going to do it.
It's almost harder to do that
than
to
it
not.
is. It's just like whenever I get there, I go, oh, I'm going to slow down 1 mile per hour and just go right here.
Yeah.
Because this is safer. Anyways, that almost happened. I was like, you motherfucker. I got so angry. I was like, that's my fault, but fuck him.
Yeah.
It is my fault, but fuck that guy. Because you were there way too long, bro. You were there like 7 minutes because I was like, nah, he can't be there. Oh, he's there.
That guy probably almost gets hit a few times a week because he drives like that.
Just be aware. You could do it too. Where's that last shit? Oh, I guess I wanted. How long we been rolling there, Tiger?
A little over an hour.
Oh, damn. Notes help. Just wanted to talk about Dave Chappelle.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Make sure I got all my notes because there's a lot. I did my homework. This wasn't the funniest episode. Maybe it is. I just can't stop ranting about my goddamn health because anyone with any health issues, it never leaves your mind 100% of the time.
It's a curtain in front of everything else.
Dude, it's brutal. My heart goes out to anyone with any type of anything because I have this temporary bullshit and I'm over here acting like a bitch, like what if it was permanent? What if I was born with it? What if this,
Yeah.
Shout out to the people really going through it.
Yeah, for sure.
And keep your head up and listen to those motivational shits because I don't know what else to do. Take your vitamins, go in the sun, exercise, the tricks. And we will end on Dave Chappelle being attacked at the fucking Hollywood Bowl, dude. I'm just going to repeat what Greg Romero Wilson said, and I'll share his shit. I'm going to share it to my story because he said it perfect. He's like, I might just play the audio, and then you could, because I'm going to mess it up. Because everything he says is just truth juice, and I don't want to butcher that. So here it is. Hang on. Okay, so here we go.
Okay, I just got to say something about the attack on Dave Chappelle and even about the attack on Chris Rock that kind of started this business. Look, when you attack a comedian, you're not defending anything. You are attacking freedom of speech. You're attacking the single most American art form we've ever created, just short of jazz. You're saying that my personal feelings are more valuable than the very fabric and traditions on which this country is founded on. And not to mention the fact that it's a crime. You are at best a criminal and at worst a traitor to the American ideal.
Yeah, it couldn't have been said better right there. And then on top of that, what's insane is if you're too sensitive, this is a meme floating around. I'm sorry I learned all of my information from memes, but some of them have just truth, so I just have to repeat it. If you're too sensitive to handle a fucking joke, stay home. You suck. I don't understand it. You get offended easily, so what the fuck are you doing at Dave Chappelle's show? Go watch Jim Gaffigan and listen to Hot Pockets. Keep in mind, Jim Gaffigan is a hero and a genius, and I aspire to be as good as a comic as him. I'm just saying his subject matter isn't offensive. But also, he's pushed, now it might become offensive because he's beginning to become sick of this shit. I've heard him spout off and defend shit on Twitter. He's like, this is insane. This is insane. If this keeps going, pretty soon we're going to push the line so bland that you're going to be offended by clean comics. It's insane. It's just like, just stay home. You suck. You don't have to. Look, if you hate Dave Chappelle, that's your God-given right. But don't go to a show and sabotage it for thousands of fans who love him. That's their right. This is freedom. This is freedom of speech, freedom of America, freedom to hate a motherfucker, freedom to love a motherfucker. But by you being a crab, you're just ruining it. You're ruining the joy and the love of that situation for others. You think he's ruining your situation, but you come over here and ruin this shit. Like, is he going over there? Is he going to your shows? Is he going to your rallies? Is he taunting you? No, he's not. You're going to him. You're attacking him with violence. Who's the crazies now? You say he's crazy. It's crazy. It's all crazy. It's like, I don't want to talk about this shit, but it's just like, fuck. I know, I say it again. We're living in the upside down. Nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense. There's poison in everything. Freedom of speech being attacked. Everyone's offended. Everyone seems to be going along with it. We got some bitch, the minister of truth, and she sings songs and dance. Is that true? I don't even know what's true anymore. Is this, everything on the internet's bullshit? You Google one thing, it's true, and then it's untrue. And you're like, so are we having a minister of truth? Or is this lady just doing karaoke? What the fuck's going on? I don't know. All I know is I have a rash. Anyhow. Yep.
I do think this one, if anybody was questioning should they rush the stage, this one had a little more pushback where...
Oh, there's going to be security, and people who rush the stage are going to get fucked up. They broke that guy's arm, and he had it coming.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, and people, you know, when you're Will Smith and you walk back, sit back down, and act like
it ain't going to be like all the time. Also, a comic is going to swing a mic stand at a motherfucker and hit him with a cement base and possibly kill a man.
Yeah.
And it's not his fault because that person's attacking them.
Yeah.
And nobody wants that. I just want to tell a joke. I don't want to defend myself on a stage.
It's fair.
It's insanity. Everyone smoke a little weed, eat a little mushrooms, eat fruits and veggies, go lay on the sun and soil. Sun? Don't lay on the sun. You'll die. Get some sun, lay on the ground, get the pulse of the earth. I also posted that video of me sitting outside, Sadie busting me, just staring at the ground. I do that every day. And I was wearing my slippers. I do go out there and lay on the soil and get the gigahertz of the mama earth because it's good for inflammation and stress and all sorts of shit. I need to do that today. And, but I was wearing my shoes because it was cold and the grass was wet. But I always lay on the dirt no matter what. But I was promoting grounding, earthing. I call it mud fucking, just enjoying because I'm a silly goose. And everyone's like, you're wearing your shoes. That's not how you do it. I'm like, yeah, I know technically, but I can't control when she caught me in the wild, you know. Yesterday, I was making fucking sun angels laying out. You know, she didn't catch that one. But it's just funny. Everyone's a technical Tim. Well, actually, you got to take your shoes off. Yeah, no shit, motherfucker. I'm promoting grounding. I know what it is. It's just that particular clip was the only clip caught in the wild, Craig Conant. And when you try to act it out, like when she catches me in the wild and it's good, that's real. But then there'll be times where she doesn't catch me, she'll like do it again, and then we'll do it, and I'm like, it's not the same.
Like the maps when you were just watching the map video.
Oh yeah.
Standing there watching.
Yeah. That was real. that was real. But if it was fake, it sucks.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks. It happened. The pencil in the booty. So the first one, the one I posted, that was real. And then we made about 4 more, and they all were shit because I can't act. And I was like, this is bullshit. Going with the first take. Same thing happened when I was on MTV's dating show Next. That was pre-stand-up, pre-acting, pre-anything. So I was just green weirdo. And they would have one organic take of a real scenario, and then they would feed you lines for the next 2 takes. And I was so awful at the next 2 takes of them feeding me. But it's also probably why I am successful is because I am genuine and authentic, and I cannot be otherwise. Like yesterday, I was dancing at the Netflix as a joke after party, and I was rocking out. And then one of them, Mark, caught me being a spastic weirdo, and you see it, I go, oh, you caught me. And then another video is they film me, and then I try to dance, and it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good. But the reason they bust out the camera was because I was rocking out, and I was dancing good. I was like, you got to get it.
Yeah.
If I see you, I go, yeah, I'm embarrassed. And I need to get over that. That's probably more therapy. Just be yourself, baby. Be yourself. Because I was being myself. Then the camera comes out. I'm like, no. Hide it, Craig. Hide it. You're too weird. But no, lean in. Be yourself. Be your true, authentic self. That's where success is. It is, dude.
That's what they mean when they say dance like no one's watching.
It's fucking true. Lenoci, as dumb as that motherfucker is, he's my best friend. I love him. He's my guy. But he's a dumb, but he'll have say some true shit. The guy's, I got a lot of good truth juice off that motherfucker because we were hanging in Vegas. Did a theater with Dalia, and we're at like Chain Smokers and Zed. You know, we're hanging out with those big motherfuckers, and we're going up to the after party, and I'm nervous. You know, everyone's drinking, everyone's rich and famous, and at that time I might have even been working at Trader Joe's or fresh out. You know, it was, 6 months of, I don't know, do I have to find a job? And then Nochi could tell, and he's like, dude, just be yourself. It's what got you here. And I was like, you're right, And it's true, just be yourself. Fuck the phonies. Fucking scratch your nuts with the bristle brush. And then say that shit to Bill Burr, and he'll go, huh? I went, oh boy. He didn't understand that. It's bombed in front of the goat. Hey, goat. Anyways. Be yourself. And it's in a song. I tell Sadie that all the time. She's blowing up too, and you get in your head, you get nervous. It's in a song. I believe it's called Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds. Be yourself. Be yourself. Oh, no, sweet little mom. She goes, oh, honey, just remember to be yourself. And it's true. It's true. Be yourself, motherfuckers. Yeah, that's about all I have today. My apologies if I spoke about my rash too much, but 2 months. I give up on life. It just never stops. You just do volumes of work and then more, more, and then you get that done. No, not yet. That was last month's laundry. You need underwear? You need some skivvies? Get back. I just did this. I don't want to do this. I just brushed my teeth last night. I got to do it in the morning? I didn't even eat anything. I got floss more now. Got fucking holes in my mouth. A chunk of a tooth fell out. And then they put a little temporary chunk. And then I bit something and then that fell out. And then you just got a hole and you're like, the dentist is far. I already have an appointment. I don't want to go pay her more money. This bitch is going to get it all. Just kidding. I love you. Thank you for healing me. I'm so happy I make money now and I get to fix myself. You got to say get. I get to have a rash. Thank you, God. I get to pay to the dentist. I get to give him all my money that I work so hard for. It's true, though. It's better than having cracked, shitty teeth later, and then it's more expensive and more work and more this. Take care of it now, people. I'm living proof of not taking care of well, minus that one. Fuck that bootleg popcorn doctor. Okay, end on a happy note. Take care of yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Turn off the news. Sun, soil, ground. You know what it is. God bless. Don't look at that devil shit. Fuck all those motherfuckers. It's out there. Fuck the vultures, cannibals. We vibrate higher. Listen to outcasts. Everything happens for a reason, Listen to the prophets. They always tell you. They always die early, too. What a coincidence. Anyways, too dark. Okay, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy, joy. My mother is finally getting a car. That's happy. She's paying for it, though. Not happy for me. But she got money, and if I bought it, I wouldn't be able to fix my teeth, and then she would have to pay for that. So what's the difference? Hopefully next year I level up, and I'll just buy her a condo. Get her out of my aunt's house. They say they love it, but they're always bickering and always arguing. I was like, Mom, I'll buy you a condo next door. Just have your own place. You visit whenever you want. Buy the house next door. That'll work. You're close, but you're separate. That's what's up. It's same quarters. You're going to bicker. Actually, what's crazy, Sadie and I have been fighting a lot less since being on this diet, which is crazy because you think you would fight a lot more. But I think because it's giving us all the minerals and herbs and shit we're deficient in, it curbs cravings. And I notice I haven't been, the only reason I think I've been able to quit sugar, I haven't had a sweet in 5 days.
Nice.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
It's ridiculous.
You know how hard it is to drive by a donut shop? But the cravings have been down because of the herbs and minerals, and we've been substituting with fruit. Life hacks. You want a donut? Eat an apple. It's not as good. It's not as good.
Eventually, it gets to be pretty good, though. You gotta break the sugar cycle.
No. Nothing is better.
It's like the news. You don't watch it for 2 weeks. You come back, you're like, oh, this is bullshit. And that's what a donut is. You just got to get away from them long enough.
I'm contemplating on getting the donut today. As I'm sticking my tongue in the new hole in my old tooth, I'm going like that. Because when you have a new hole in the tooth, you can't help but go and play with it 100% of the day until literally the tip of your tongue is raw from going like that all day and scraping, which is probably mercury and lead poisoning. But I digress. That's neither here nor there. What do I always say? That's hearsay. I don't know. I lost it all. I lost all. No, I didn't. But we're still on the up and up, and that's all there is to it. Yeah, you lose a tooth, you get a rash. You just smile and you giggle. You show God your rock hard cock and you say, I still got it, God. I still got it. Okay, I was just trying to end on a laugh. I don't you know, I don't know. Punchlines are poop, dick, farts, pussy. That's all I got, folks. What am I going to say? Rock hard labia? That's kind of funny, actually. Maybe Look at my fat pussy, God. All right, we've had enough. Hey, I love you all. Keep your head up. Take care of yourselves. Eat nutritious food. Don't do what I did. Don't get scurvy. I don't really have scurvy, but maybe I do. Who fucking knows? Shout out to all the GOATs. Dave Attell, Bill Burr, fucking Damon Wayans, Louis C.K. That shit's dope, man. So cool. And I love you all. And vibrate higher, my brothers and sisters, and anything in between. I love you all. Peace.